I think it's safe to say that Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back is by far one of the most beloved films in the entire original trilogy, if not the best Star Wars movie to date. Now, I wanted to look at the original ending for Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back based on one of the early drafts for the movie. This is Mike Zero here. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, as you all know, Star Wars is a very big franchise. We have the original trilogy, we got the prequel trilogy, the sequel trilogy, and even some anthology films and more to come in the future. And what I love so much about The Empire Strikes Back is how we see the progression of the character of Luke going through his training with Yoda, going up against his father, Darth Vader, and finding out the truth of his bloodline is, quite honestly one of the most shocking points in film history, I believe. So, looking at the ending of Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back, like I said in the beginning of this video, I want to go over the original, more unknown ending that was actually written for one of the earlier drafts for the movie. I believe it was the first or second draft, if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, guys, let's go over this right now. So it all starts with a big lift opening. Both Leia, Luke, and Lando and 3PO and R2-D2 get out and walk onto a garden balcony, all rich with flowers. Now, this is honestly already completely different than what we actually witnessed at the very end of the finalized version of the movie, in which we have, Luke, Leia, 3PO, R2 looking out that window as both Lando and Chewbacca take off on the Falcon in order to search for Han Solo and do everything like that. So we can already see the differences here. They stand waiting. The Falcon itself takes off. It all rises into the starry sky on a plume of flame. Now, they actually watch it diminishing against the starry sky. We do see their faces, the droids, Leia, with all her heart and soul in her eyes, watching the man she loves vanish into unknown dangers, and Luke Skywalker, who is now older, wiser, and more humble than ever about his shortcomings, is still loving Leia, but in a different way. Abruptly, the lightsaber activates, holding it in a position of salute for the departing Falcon, and it ends right there. So that's one of my favorite parts of The Empire Strikes Back, is the ending of not only the finalized version of the movie, but also this concept that never made it to the final cut is also very rich in material, I would say. The very ending where Luke Skywalker actually ignites his lightsaber as the Millennium Falcon flies off into the distance is by far one of my most favorite parts of the original ending that we never got to see, which honestly I think that part could have very well fit into The Empire Strikes Back very well. I don't know if you guys agree or disagree with that, but the other thing in the very beginning, how we have Leia, Luke, Lando, 3PO, and R2 all walking onto a garden balcony. In this ending, we would have had all these characters together in one shot, as opposed to the finalized version of the movie where we only have Luke, Leia, C-3PO, and R2 all together on screen. The other thing that I do want to go over is how, we do see all their faces, the droids, Leia, and even Luke Skywalker. Now, Luke Skywalker, like I say, is the ending of the movie, for me at least. You do see the sense of where the character is going in the finalized version of the film. You do see that he has the mechanical hand, you know where things are going, right? We're pretty much led to assume that we are actually going to be seeing, the return of Han Solo because they're searching for him, and that's what I love so much about the ending of this movie. But this original ending, there's something about it that seems, I don't know, guys, very more luxurious and just outright amazing how it ends off with the lightsaber igniting in Luke's hand by use of holding the hilt. I love that. I think that would have been a great ending in and on itself, and they could have done something like that in one of the sequel trilogy films. But anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
From night to moon we hear them moans again.